Let us begin by becoming still. We quiet the noise around us and the noise within us. We allow ourselves to arrive fully in this moment, in this breath, in this gentle beginning. Whatever we carry from yesterday, we set down for now. Whatever waits for us later today, we leave in its place. Right now, we are simply here, present, breathing, alive. And in this stillness, we open ourselves to something greater than ourselves, to the presence that holds all things, that moves through all things, that breathes with us even now. We give thanks this morning for the gift of waking, for the quiet miracle of breath moving in and out of our bodies, for the beating of our hearts, faithful and steady, asking nothing of us in return. We are grateful for this day that stretches before us, unwritten and full of possibility, for the light that finds us, however it comes, for the ground beneath us, solid and sure. We give thanks for the people in our lives, those we will see today and those we hold in our hearts from a distance, for the ones who know us well and the ones we are still learning to know, for the kindness of strangers and the comfort of familiar faces. We are grateful for the ordinary gifts we so easily overlook, for water to drink, for shelter, for warmth, for the small comforts that carry us through our days. We do not take these things for granted this morning. We pause and we notice and we say thank you. As we move into this day, we recognize that we do not walk it alone. We are surrounded by others, each carrying their own burdens, their own joys, their own quiet struggles. We are part of a larger whole, connected in ways we cannot always see. And so we ask for the grace to move through this day with awareness, to see the people around us not as obstacles or interruptions, but as fellow travelers, to recognize that everyone we encounter is doing their best with what they have been given. We ask for patience today, especially in the moments when patience feels hard to find, when we are tired, when we are rushed, when we feel the pressure of all that must be done. Help us to slow down, even if only for a breath, to respond rather than react, to choose gentleness over frustration. We know that patience is not the absence of feeling, but the willingness to hold our feelings with care, to allow space between what happens and how we respond. And so we ask for that space today, for the ability to pause, to breathe, to choose our next step with intention. We ask also for wisdom in the choices that lie before us. Some will be large and some will be small. Some will feel important and some will seem insignificant. But each choice is a chance to act with integrity, to honor what matters most to us. Help us to see clearly, to discern what is true from what is merely urgent, to know the difference between what we can control and what we must release. Give us the courage to do what is right, even when it is difficult, and the humility to admit when we do not know the way forward. We ask for kindness today, both toward others and toward ourselves. Kindness in our words, in our thoughts, in the small gestures that make up our days. May we speak with gentleness, listen with openness, and offer grace freely. And when we stumble, when we fall short of who we want to be, may we extend that same kindness inward. May we forgive ourselves as readily as we hope to be forgiven. May we remember that we are human, imperfect, still learning. We ask for calm in the midst of whatever this day brings. We know that life does not always unfold as we hope, that plans change, that disappointments come, that uncertainty is woven into the fabric of our days. And so we ask not for a life free from difficulty, but for a steady heart in the face of it. for the ability to remain grounded when things feel chaotic, to find our center when the world around us feels off balance. Help us to trust that we have what we need for this day, that we do not have to carry tomorrow's worries into today's hours, that this moment, right now, is enough. We ask for the ability to be truly present with the people we encounter, to listen without planning our response, to see without judgment, to offer our full attention as a gift. In a world that pulls us in so many directions, help us to be here, fully here, with whoever stands before us. May we recognize the sacred in the ordinary exchanges of our day, in the brief conversation, in the shared smile, in the simple act of showing up. We ask for strength for whatever we must face today, not the strength that powers through, but the strength that endures, the strength that bends without breaking, the strength that asks for help when help is needed. If there are difficult conversations ahead, give us courage and compassion. If there is hard work to be done, give us steady resolve. If there is grief to be carried, give us the willingness to feel it without being consumed by it. We ask for open hearts today, hearts that are not hardened by disappointment or closed off by fear, hearts that can still be moved, still be touched, still be surprised by goodness. Help us to notice the beauty that exists alongside the difficulty, the moments of grace that appear in unexpected places, the light that finds its way in even on the darkest days. We ask for the humility to know that we do not have all the answers, that our perspective is limited, our understanding incomplete. Give us the willingness to learn, to grow, to change our minds when truth calls us to do so. Help us to hold our opinions lightly and our convictions with integrity, to be firm in our values without being rigid in our thinking. We ask for compassion for those who see the world differently than we do, for those whose choices we do not understand, for those who challenge us, who frustrate us, who push against our boundaries. Help us to remember that everyone is shaped by forces we cannot see, that everyone has a story we do not know, that beneath our differences we share the same fundamental needs, the same longings, the same fragile humanity. We ask for the ability to let go of what we cannot control, to release our grip on outcomes, on other people's choices, on circumstances beyond our influence. Help us to do what is ours to do, and to trust the rest to unfold as it will. To find peace not in controlling our lives, but in showing up for them with open hands and willing hearts. We ask for gratitude to be our companion today, not a forced cheerfulness that denies what is hard, but a genuine appreciation for what is good. May we notice the small gifts scattered throughout our hours, the warmth of the sun, the taste of our food, the sound of laughter. May we collect these moments like treasures and let them remind us that life, even in its difficulty, is still precious. As we prepare to step into this day, we take one more breath together. We feel our feet on the ground, our bodies in this space, our hearts beating in our chests. We remember that we are held even when we feel alone, that we are loved even when we feel unworthy, that we belong to something larger than ourselves, something we may not fully understand, but can choose to trust. We go forward now with quiet confidence, not because we know what the day will bring, but because we know we do not walk it alone. We carry with us the stillness of this moment, the intention we have set, the hope that, whatever comes, we will meet it with grace. May we be gentle with ourselves and with others. May we be present and awake. May we find meaning in the ordinary. And may we rest tonight knowing we did our best with what we were given. We release this prayer now, and we release ourselves into this day, grateful, grounded, and ready. Amen.